Hi, welcome to King Motors. You've clicked the link to our 2016 BMW X5 XDRIVE 40e, and it's just an incredible thing. I'm going to take you for a drive around and show you all the buttons and functions and features and what it does and what it's able to do and what it's capable of, and it's pretty mind-blowing. Stuff like this just couldn't exist a few years ago. Really couldn't. Like, this stuff is... It's incredible that it's here. It's affordable. You can drive it. You can run them. They're unbelievably real. Anyway, I digress. Just want to say, if you like content like this, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll put a link in the description of the video that will take you directly to the ad should you find it on YouTube or something like that. And finally, I just want to put the price here as to what you can finance this car from us should you choose to. Here we are out in the X5, and the first thing you're struck by with a car like this is just the sheer presence of it. I am sitting up really high. My vantage point is amazing. Big difference to something like a Qashqai, which is sort of in the middle. I'm far taller up in this car. And then just the sheer sort of size of it. Like, it just feels special, you know, it feels like something different. How it drives then, the thing about the X5 was always the same. The X5 was the first Jeep to ever come out that drove and felt like a car. Didn't feel like anything other than a car. It didn't feel top heavy, didn't feel wallowy, any of that stuff. It felt very much like a 7 Series or a 5 Series to drive, and this is no exception. Exactly the same. But the mad thing about this, again, we're doing it again, I'm driving along here chatting to you using absolutely no petrol whatsoever. I'm fully electric, which makes the ride even quieter. It makes it even more subdued. I have it in the comfort mode here, which keeps the suspension nice and soft, and it's as comfy and quiet and calm and relaxing a place as you could be. Fabulous thing. Absolutely beautiful. Really, really is. I don't really want to say too much about it. They're fantastic on fuel if you can plug them in, all that kind of stuff. But it's just the experience of it. It's beautiful. It really is. How they work, I suppose we'll go to plug-in hybrids. We do get asked it quite a lot. A plug-in hybrid is still a hybrid, so you've got a full hybrid car, but it's not capable of recharging its own big battery. That's the difference between a plug-in hybrid and a normal hybrid. You plug it in for extra range and extra performance. That's it. This car is the same. The electric motor, though, I must say in this, because we've had tons of 3 Series and 5 Series and Mercedes plug-in hybrids around, and then they're super torquey. It's almost perfect in a big lump like this. This car does not feel lazy. It doesn't feel wallowy or anything. That instant sort of push is just beautiful in it. And again, we're using no fuel whatsoever as we do it, which is just mind-blowing. Years ago during the boom, total anecdote, I used to have like Range Rovers, and I had a Toyota Amazon, and it used to cost me €50 a day in diesel to drive it where I used to have to go. That's just to give you some scope. I can't believe stuff like this is really here and working. Quickly, I'll move on to the specs of the car. We've got different driving modes for the car. So we have Sport mode, Comfort mode, Eco Pro mode, all those kind of things. That's them there on the screen now. That will change the dynamics of the car utterly. Like, it becomes a very different machine when it's in whichever mode you've selected. Suspension will change, throttle inputs, all that kind of stuff. Then onto just the normal spec, we've BMW's front and rear parking sensors and the diagram in the middle. We have the 12-inch screen in the middle, so we've sat nav. The other thing then we have, which I think is the best thing you can have really, is we full Bluetooth connectivity, so any Bluetooth device you own will play in the background of it. Other than that, it's just the fit and finish of everything is impeccable. Proper car, like a really, really cool thing. The way they lay out the dashboard is fabulous. The actual room in the car, in the back seats, is enormous. I'm 6'1", a bit oversized, we'll say, and you know, there's no problems with anyone sitting behind me. I'll just show you now. Then onto the boot. The boot is cavernous in it, because this was the first X5 model that was designed to be a 7-seater, but with these 40 hybrids, they can't have the 7 seats in because it's where they store the batteries on them. So the boot is enormous, massive big thing. Fully electric tailgate, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about the car because I feel like you can do too much about it and you can kind of become disingenuous. But this stuff's amazing. I'm in my happy place. That's all I have to say on the car. I'll just quickly move on to us. If you're traveling from any sort of distance, we were one of the very first ever second-hand dealers to be registered as SIMI. Now we're an AA approved dealer, meaning this car is going to come with at least a year of AA warranty. And that's a nationwide warranty that will work anywhere in the country. So if you're in like the furthest reaches of Kerry, as I always say, or Donegal, you'll be repaired there, and they'll give you loan cars and that kind of stuff. So it's a really comprehensive warranty. The AA warranty, in my mind, is the best warranty you can get. There are a few other companies in the country, but they don't compete one iota with them. And the other thing about the AA approved status for us is they're very picky about who they'll actually allow be a brand ambassador for them, because they're very brand protective themselves. So I think that's quite the feather in our cap. Other than that, I think we've 50 plus 5-star Google reviews, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna wrap the video up there, and I just want to say thanks for watching. We hope it showed you the type of people we are and what the car is like in real life and that kind of stuff, and hopefully it made your decision to come and see us a bit easier. So with that in mind, I'm going to say goodbye, and hopefully we get to see you soon.